Hello YouTube, my name is Fred and I thought I'd make a video of my Sanctuary Hills settlement build for Fallout 4. And I'm hoping the gentleman from the school zone, I'm sorry I don't remember your name, takes a look at it and gives me some feedback on what he thinks of it. But I figured I'd start at the bridge here and work my way in. As you can see, I've got machine gun turrets on the two pillars and my guard station a few feet back. I've put these rounded street lights all the way up and around the circle because they seem to put out more light and they're, to me, more aesthetically pleasing as far as lights go. I didn't build up any of the houses. I took the destroyed buildings and I built on their lots. I used barn and manufacturing builds to create the buildings, and I used what I believe are the vault builds for the counters in my shop area. I still need to go find Doc Anderson for my clinic here. And I think I'm about done with my build, but I built barrack type buildings for my people. I used the vault picnic tables for the seating areas for the first floor, and I put regular cooking stoves inside the building. I used the small round rugs, and I put paintings on the walls in this building, but the other one I didn't. I put one regular table with 4 chairs down here, a couple of cabinets, but I still have to get dishes. I want to get the clean dishes from some of the vaults and put in there. And up here I made a seating area with chairs and tables and a couple of couches and coffee tables. Excuse me. I used mats on the floor, but as you can see, I'm pretty new to the settlement feature, and I kind of overlapped a couple of the mat floors, but I used the vault beds because they're better quality and they're much cleaner than the other beds in the settlement build. And I gave each of the beds a foot locker so that everyone had their own storage place. As you can see, I put paintings on the walls up here, but I didn't use the wall lights. I just used the ceiling bulbs for the lighting in here upstairs. I also put the flags, the American and the Minutemen flag, in here. On the lower walls and the outside, I use these lights because they look good and they seem to put out a decent amount of light at night.
I'm new around here. I wanted to
It's like trying to get out when you got people in your way. I added some lights to the shop where I've got my armor stored. I got them all along the inside walls here. I don't have many suits just yet because I haven't done a whole lot. I built ammo manufacturers because I farmed a automatic explosive pipe rifle. I like that better than the spray and pray because I can put a scope on it and do a sniper build with it. I built a second barracks because I got the stores mostly filled in. I don't have the correct merchants in them, but I saw one sanctuary build that had 22 people, and I figured if that settlement was going to get that high, I better add some more space for people just in case. So I built another barracks type area in case more people do show up. I don't know how many people a settlement can hold, but this sanctuary settlement seems to hold a lot of people. Also, I took from School Zone's build and I made the glass picnic area. I used the original wooden picnic benches out here, and I used these oil lights for lighting at night, and it gives a nice little glow to the area. And I put 4 barbecue grills down here just in case some people want to grill. But I do like the concept of the glass floor. It looks pretty neat with the water flowing underneath it. And I want to thank Mr. School Zone for that idea. And I just use a regular ramp to get up and down from here. I think that was in the scaffolding build. Farm area is a decent size. I've got quite a few plants for pretty much everything except for carrots or melons, excuse me. I've only got a couple of them because I haven't replanted them, so I only got like 2 melons, but I've got pretty much everything else in a decent quantity. And I've got 1 cow so far. I think 1 automatically shows up to your settlements whenever you build them, because that's all I've ever seen show up. But I put 2 feed troughs in case more come along. I might set up a couple of traps to get more, but I even lit up the area around the feed troughs. That way it's lit up at night so that you can see where the cows are and how they're doing. I didn't put any walls around here. I just put a whole bunch of turrets on the outer edge facing out so that if any attackers did come by, I'd have plenty of defenses. I don't remember what my defense is up to, but it's over 200. And I still have plenty of room on my construction bar. I don't know what you call it. But I figured I'd give you a quick tour of my sanctuary build, just to show you what I did with sanctuary. And as you can see, on this building I put those lights outside as well. They put out a decent amount of light for such a small fixture. And I haven't learned how to bury the wires, so I don't have the wires all out of the way. I have the towers with the wires running to the lights and all that. But I figured for my first full sanctuary build that it came out halfway decent. And I figured, Mr. School Zone, if you wanted to give me some feedback on my progress, please, I would love to hear from you. Like I said, this is my first full build on the settlement. My first full sanctuary build. I think I've done a decent job, and I like the way the manufacturing walls with these windows let in extra ambient light, so that you don't really need as much in the way of lighting inside during the day, and at night you can still see out into the settlement. Whereas if I'd have just put up the barn walls all the way around, it would have been pretty dark and gloomy in here. So that's my sanctuary build. I hope you guys like it, and I will catch you next time. Fred out.